Come on in, pull up a chair, take a load off, because today I will be unboxing and taking a first look at Bang the Duel, as well as Bang the Duel Renegades, which is a brand new expansion to Bang the Duel. So, this brings the classic gameplay of Bang to a two-player or three-player game. And I will dive on in and check these out right after this. Howdy, 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 gang. Yes, I'm Jeff McAleer, back once again as your host here at the Gaming Gang channel. Happen to be the Grand Poobah of the GamingGang.com. I know you're not used to seeing me with glasses on, because I normally do not wear glasses. I wear contacts. Every once in a while, I'll take a few days. It's usually every few months that I will actually take a break for a few days from contacts, and that's what I'm doing this time out. So that's why you see me with these specs. Anyway, as I mentioned in the open, today I'm going to be looking at not only Bang the Duel, but also Bang the Duel Renegades, which are both from DV Giochi. Both are designed by Emilio Sciarra, I believe is the pronunciation. I'm probably not right. And artwork on both games is provided by Rosanna Barata. The core game is for two players, ages 8 and up, plays in around 30 minutes. The expansion, Renegades, does add a third player to the mix. Bang the Duel carries an MSRP of $22.90, while Bang the Duel Renegades will carry an MSRP of around $18.80. I believe it is starting to arrive in stores now, so you're going to kind of get a first look at it today. All right, so without further ado, let's swing on over to the other camera and get our first look at Bang the Duel and Bang the Duel Renegades. All right, so we've got Bang the Duel, as well as the first expansion for the game, Bang the Duel Renegades. And these were both provided by the fine folks over at DV Giochi, otherwise known as Da Vinci Games, for me to review. Of course, we're just doing an unboxing on each of these and taking a first look, because as you'll be able to see, they're still in shrink. I have not played these, so it'd be pretty impossible for me to review them right now. So let's get the shrink wrap off of here real quick. And we'll take a first look here at Bang the Duel. Do want to point out, we really enjoy Bang the Dice game, as well as the Undead expansion for it. And we play that a lot. We really enjoy it. So essentially, my understanding is Bang the Duel is pretty much Bang for two players. So it says the law and the outlaws finally confront each other, and then shootout will be full of surprises. Each side has two gunslingers in the field at a time, one on the front lines and one on the rear guard. If you're careful how you position them and use their... I'm wearing these glasses for the first time in a long time, and it's kind of like, wow, I'm so used to my contacts and reading with those. Anyway, it says, if you're careful how you position them and use their abilities wisely, you'll be the winner of the duel when you make your enemies bite the dust. Okay. So, it is for two players. It takes about 30 minutes to play. And as we can see, it's for ages 8 to 99. So if you're 7 years old or 100 or older, this game is not going to be for you. Let's crack this on open, see what we've got. So we've got a little rule book here. So let's take a look at the rule book. So it is based on the classic game Bang. So showing us what we've got as far as the contents. The object of the game, each player controls a group of gunslingers, either from the side of the law or the outlaws, controlling two of them at a time. Showing us the setup of the game. Got the characters. then playing the game. So we basically have drawing, playing your cards, and moving your AC token, discarding and ending your turn. So it looks like we've got some equipment cards, character elimination, card details. Okay. So details on each of the cards here. It's talking about the lawful characters. Looks like we've got, well, I believe they're somewhatly based on historical characters. Only the names have changed. Then we've got our outlaw characters here as well. All right. So all in all, what hardly any rules to this really. The rules kind of ended at what page 10, pretty much. So I mean, Bang and Bang the Dice Game are super easy to jump into too. So I assume this is going to be about the same. So there are the rules. We've got a little punch board here. We've got punch board with bullets, whoops, and then we got some standees. It looks like. So we've got our law characters here, got our outlaw characters, and these are popping right out. So these are cut pretty nicely because these were just popping right on off of the punch board as I picked it up. So we also have some cards here as well. We got some decks of cards. So of course we know we're going to have the law characters. We've got the outlaw characters. We've got equipment cards as well. So let's come on, you. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we've got here. And these are the smaller kind of European size cards here. So we've got this deck. Here we have outlaws here. Looks like we've got the law characters here. So we'll take a look at those in a sec. Let's get this one open as well. Well, with two players, you don't have to worry about trying to figure out who's the deputies or the outlaws or the renegades. That's for sure. All right, so get a little ad here, so that's kind of cool. We got a game summary. So we get some game summary cards for each of the players. That's nice. And then we get, okay, so it looks like we got an outlaw deck. Yep. So we've got an outlaw deck and we got a law officer's deck. Okay, there we go. So let's take a look at the outlaw stuff first. Let's take a peek here. So here are the outlaw cards. So these are the characters here with their health and their special abilities. So that is supposed to be Bill Anderson. I do notice the artwork is more realistic looking, and it's not as cartoonish as other Bang releases. So we've got the Dalton brothers, yeah, the Dalton gang. So they haven't changed the name there. Jack Ransom, Pearl Hat, Sid Curry, Slim Poet, Sound Dance Kid, Toco Ramirez, Tom Thorne. It's supposed to be Tom Horn, which they make him an outlaw. So I guess they're on the side of saying that Tom Horn was an assassin. And Wes Harding, which is no doubt supposed to be Wesley Harding. So there are the outlaws. Let's take a look here as far as the cards. So we've got serpents, dynamite, scope, hat, clock, a couple of clocks, gun belt. So this is these are equipment cards. Got a barrel, got beer. Oh, missed. Gonna have a few of those cards. Engines, general store, knife, Stealing, a few of those. Duel, wagon, water, shotgun, Colt, a few of the Colts, the Remington, and a carbine, Schofield, a couple of Schofield cards. All right, so that is the deck for the Outlaws. Let's see what we get as far as the Law Dogs. So, Alan Pinkerton, obviously it's supposed to be Alan Pinkerton. Annie Oakley, supposed to be Annie Oakley. Bart Masterson, Bart, of course, is supposed to be Bat Masterson. Why did it take me a second here? Bill Tightman is Bill Tingman. Buffalo Bill is Buffalo Bill. Dolan Ranger, got to be the Lone Ranger. Django. Okay. Pat Garrett. Tex Killer. The Stranger. Man with no name, huh? Got Wild Bill, which is Wild Bill. And Wyatt Ear, and it's Wyatt Earp. And they're actually, the artwork looks kind of like from Tombstone. It's almost like it's Doc Holliday, right? Almost does look like that. Okay, so those are the Law Dogs. And here's their deck. So we've got Gunbelt, Stampede, Scope, Hat, Barrel, Bank, School Marm. A couple of School Marms. Mist, gonna have a few of those. Strong Ale, Gatling Gun, Derringer, a few of those. Dual card, Indians, Wagon, Water, few waters. Return Fire, General Store. Then we got a carbine, a couple of carbines. We got a shotgun, a couple of those. Colt, Winchester, Peacemaker, and Fanning. A couple of those. All right, so those are the decks here. And of course, we've got a nice box. It's got everything set up for us. So let's see. We'll put our two decks here. And pop those on top. There are, see, I told you, these are cut really nicely. That bullet just popped right on out. Okay, so then we got the rules. We got a little bag too for us to put those bullets in. And that's what we've got when we take everything from Bang the Duel outside the box. Now let's take a look at Renegades, which is the expansion that is arriving alongside Bang the Duel. So I'm wondering if this maybe adds a third player to the proceedings. Let's find out. It says a close-knit group of gunslingers ready for anything appears on the horizon. The Renegades. Who has the courage to face them? 4 new and exciting gameplay options. So yes, so this does add the ability to add a third player to the proceedings. So it's going to add we'll probably have that new deck with the Renegades as well as the characters for Renegades in their deck. And then we'll probably have a few new play options. So we've got more bullets, and we've got a little standee for the Renegades. So we've got that. Also got a little baggie to put those in. There we go. There's the deck I figured. So let's see what we've got. Let's take a look at the new options that we've got here. So it's showing us the contents. Talking about the game with 2 players and the game with 3 players. So you can play Renegades versus the Law or Renegades versus Outlaws if you want. Then, of course, with 3 players, you've got all 3 factions into the mix. Talking about the new cards. So the green colored borders are resources. Okay. So showing us the new characters as well. So, okay, so we got new resources. That's basically some new card styles that we've got. We've got, of course, you can play with 2 players or play with 3 players. So let's take a look to see what we've got with these cards here. All right, so we've got, here are the characters. So we actually have some new law characters too. Let's see what we got here. Maybe not. Charlie Bassett, Hick Adams, The Marshal, Hattie DeLu, Mystic Maid. I guess these are still considered renegades. I think we got Poker Alicia, supposed to be Poker Alice, Big Steve, Dutch Harry, Jim Longhair, Kingfishers, Kitty Leroy, El Chinde. Actually, no. So these are renegades. I don't know. I guess maybe these are like additional law characters because they've got badges on them. So that must be the case. So we've got that. So then we've got some of these new resource cards, which have this kind of green border to them. So we've got Spurs, Switch, Carbine, Whitney, Buffalo Rifle, Howitzer. Oh, okay. And we got Mist, Hardner, Ambush, Ricochet, Kaching, Agility, Gold Pan, a Walker, Sidekick, Lucky Penny, Savage, Indian Chief, Double Barrel, Finta, Lightning, Union Pacific, Slap, Smack. Take a little of that with the other ambush card. Agility, Sharp's Rifle, Spencer Rifles, and Whiskey. That looks a lot like, kind of looks like a mix between John Wayne and James Arness, the old Gunsmoke TV show. All right, so there we've got the new deck, we've got the new resource cards, as well as some new law characters and renegade characters. Plus, we've got these here for a 3-player game, as well as the little standee for the renegades, and that is what we find when we and the rules. Let's not forget the rules there, Jeff. And that's what we find when we take a look at Bang the Duel Renegades. So, of course, I will be reviewing these in the very, very near future. Like I said, the gang really, really enjoys Bang the Dice game, so this will be super easy to get them to the table to play. So, expect a review in the very near future. And once again, a big thank you to Giochi for providing these for me to review. So let's swing back over to the other camera and I will wrap up. There you have first looks at both Bang the Duel as well as Bang the Duel Renegades. I will have a review of both the core game as well as the expansion in the very near future. So that's it for this time out. Don't forget, catch me live right here on YouTube, Mondays through Fridays at 7 p.m. Central, as I bring you the Daily Dope and the latest tabletop gaming news of the day. Of course, if you like the video, please give it a quick thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. If you do, don't forget, ring that little bell. It will not only notify you when videos like this are uploaded, it'll also tell you when the live stream, the Daily Dope, goes live within about a minute or so. And of course, when you're not watching videos on the Gaming Gang channel, be sure to visit thegaminggang.com for all the latest in gaming news, reviews, comics, movies, TV. Get your geek on at thegaminggang.com. And until next time, happy trails. Oh, you're still here. Well, if that's the case, by all means, subscribe to the Gaming Gang channel by clicking right here. And of course, if you want to catch up on past episodes of The Daily Dope, check out this playlist. And if you'd like to see what YouTube's recommending you take a peek at from the channel, just give a click right over here. Of course, I'm Jeff McAleer, and once again, thank you very much for watching.